So, preparing for a risk assessment. So, first of all, some considerations. Now, your risk assessment can be carried out by an individual or can be carried out by a team. And so if you're carrying it out as an individual, then what preparation do you need to make to ensure that you have the right information at your disposal in order to execute a good risk assessment? So for instance, the fact that you're listening to this recording would indicate that you are doing preparation to improve your awareness of the risk assessment process. But it may be that you also need to go and read some of the codes of practice or approved codes of practice that you found, so we talked about in the previous session. Other information sources would be industry guidance, the law itself, and you may find that you have to learn more about the issues that you are investigating. For instance, if you are to start a noise assessment, you may want to learn a bit more about different control measures for noise in order to make some appropriate decisions for reducing the risk. If you're going to take a team approach, who are you going to involve in this team? Remember that you have to continue taking your way through this course, are going to be an expert in the risk assessment process, but you're not a risk assessment in the workplace in which you are carrying out your assessments. And so if you're not an expert in that workplace, you need the people that work there on board with you. You may also wish to have on board some other people, some temporarily, some as throughout the risk assessment process. And so if you have a particular process where you need some assistance for the person's technical expertise, then do call in that assistance as and when you need it. You are expected, if you're an organization, to use in-house expertise in preference to external expertise where they are available. And however, you are also expected to call in external expertise as and when you need it. Documentation, review, examples. So we're going to be covering some of those, but getting hold of risk assessments that people have done. And actually the HSE do a great range of example risk assessments for various different work environments that shouldn't really be used as a take off the shelf and finished product. They should be used to give you a feel of what a risk assessment in this area should look like.